Hi guys, and welcome back to another stream of the Duloth Experience. Um, it's been a crazy 15 days just because of my internet service provider deciding that I'm not worth of a stable connection. So they decided to strip me from my bandwidth, and it's just fixed in the last couple of days. I think it was on yesterday. Okay, I decided to stream on today instead of tomorrow just because tomorrow it's Easter and I don't know if many of you will be there just to, yeah, follow. And today it will be a short one because it's Saturday, so real life matter and stuff. And yeah, the big thing about this week has been the announcement of April content, and the most interesting part for me is just the buff to my beloved Superman. Especially his power rating went up, thus allowing him to be one of my top one. So I'm going to level him more just for him to be my, portrait. Um, in practice, he got buffed in both damage and stats, so he's a little bit tankier and he's a little bit more, let's say, interesting damage-wise. Then his skills has been revamped in removing nearly everywhere beside the first one the, let's say, constraint to be debuffed. So you can taunt every turn and he will get more of the impervious due to his ability, giving him an overheal instead of a simple heal. So you may end up with him being fully overhealed in a couple of red alerts or, after a couple of turns. And this is POT reward week. I don't care about her because she's way past L5 because 240 and 310 it's exactly the one I already have. I Thanks for being here, Lucky Man. Um, I spammed on Discord and Reddit. Um, so I was saying POT. I don't care about her. I'm just casually there, and I'm nearly in top 100. Um, I've I've written up a long post on Reddit talking about the things that I think that should be changed in the PvP section, especially the um, points in awarded by win due to the power rating. And when you see a board like this, it's a shame that it will take too many gems for you to get into top 100. Then let's say a guy that has just a couple of gear 10, gear 11, and the rest is gear 10. So it's something that they need to address, and I hope they will do as soon as possible. And one thing that I want to do before I start delving into the matches is to thanks the customer support of Warner Bros. And Stunner and the whole group, especially the GM that helped me with the bug. I was buying my Constantine shards just to get him to L3, and the actual transaction, the one with the 8k gems, went up twice. So I ended up having more than I needed, and I wasted 16k gems. And to be honest, I didn't want that. So I open a ticket and then I talk with both Stanner and this GM that started it for me, gave my gems back. So really, thank you very much, Friesen. Thank you very much, Stanner. It was really appreciated. So next month announcement is around Killer Croc and any other new Batman. And to be honest, I'm not so crazy at them. I'm not one of those guys that love the Batman Beyond comics because I didn't see the animated movies. Neither I care about Killer Croc. Their work are about two characters that I still don't have at L1, specifically Black Canary, and I'm gearing up as of Batgirl. Batgirl did always have an interesting kit, but she wasn't enough, let's say. As of now, she is gear 8, and I don't know if I will level her more or just leave her like it is. We will talk in the next days after I get more shards from Black Canary, and we will see how the good things in her kit are. So let's start with some board clearing. And this is a Constantine as featured Alliance character. And I think I have all the good one at gear 11, so gear 10 or more. Power Girl and Constantine are gear 11, and Batman is gear 9, and Castaway Green Arrow is gear 10. So against some teams, I will be able to, use them. So let's start clearing those boards. This is one of the usual Harlequin Magister team, and you know that I hate the enrages, so I will always bring my faithful Steppenwolf. There are so many reds. Catwoman is gear 10, so I will bring this composition, and I think that I can. No, it's okay to go like this. Even if there are 3 reds, I think that Etrigan is still doing a pretty good job in, let's say, killing the blues. You know that I don't have good reds, so using Etrigan to kill them is one of the easiest way for me to kill the blues. So the plan is usually to apply some pressure with Etrigan as soon as he is buffed, and Constantine will allow me to taunt up with Power Girl after she's being stripped by DOJ. Yeah. So we will now taunt up with Power Girl because I want to be able to attack twice instead of calling for an assist that could have called someone else. And I will buff up now everyone just to be able to kill DOJ and Harlequin Magister on the next turn. So this should be enough to kill a couple of them. Yeah. And now it's just Etrigan killing the blue. I changed my red alert setup. It was usually Superman, DS, Deathstroke, Power Girl, and Reverse Flash, and I swapped out Reverse Flash for Etrigan. He is so good because he retains his overheal, and you end up with a fully overhealed team. So another Harlequin Magister and another boring team because I'm not able to use Superman because of the enrages. Yeah. I wish they removed the enrage from Liquid Majester. It would be so nice. Or give me more ways to just ignore that enrage. So the plan is the same. We buff up Power Girl. She will get a little bit stripped by Z here. But you know, we will try and kill Cyborg before he goes. So anyone who is cold is good enough. Yeah. So Power Girl got cold, and we will buff up everyone. Z attacked the Power Girl as I said, and let's kill that green. Yeah, I really like the Superman. Hi, Masit. I really like the Superman changes. I loved him before, and I just can love him just more because it's so good. As soon as there is no Harlequin Majester in the composition, I will start using him. I'm using, I don't care, I will use him anyway, and I will show the team that I'm rocking lately. The team that I'm using is nearly 75% like the one I just used, and is this one. So this team is full of synergies because every call assist is so good, and yeah, if they give an heroic challenge for him, I will be able to get him to L5, so I will be pretty happy. And as you can see, a single attack on my taunting Power Girl was enough to enable him, and he can go on tanking for a long time. And as soon as he is done with the tanking, he will do a lot of damage. I will ignore. I have two things that I can do here. I can ignore because of True Sight on Etrigan and start damaging my opponent's Constantine, or I just can bring some damage to this Clayface that I can kill. Yeah, let's do some damage on Clayface. And let's apply some debuff on him. As I said, this team has only pretty good call assist because everyone you call provides something. Etrigan is crazy damage. Superman can stun. Power Girl will buff herself. So yeah, everyone is a good caller. Doomsday in Chapter 8 normal. Let me see the match after I end this. So here I want to kill the Red Robin. And I can attack all of them because they all have invisibility. Let's AoE here. So again, I can call for Power Girl. She will get some buff on herself, and on her turn I will be able to AoE. Or not, because she's enraged, but it's okay. Let's kill Constantine. And yeah. Okay, chapter 8 normal. So let's see that. Which node it is? Chapter 8 normal. And this on Okay, so this is the node. He's level 44, and let's see who is there. So this is a blue heavy team, and I don't know your roster, but I suppose that if you have Huntress, Hal Jordan, and someone like Cyborg or Flash, it shouldn't be that difficult. I mean, something like this. Um, Jordan, Flash or Cyborg, and Huntress. Yeah, my four are pretty high gear because they are gear 10. But the issue is that Doomsday is reliant on his buffs and is pretty slow. So if you are able to, let's say, outpace him with fast attack like flashes, or do big damages like Cyborg, you will be able to kill him. If you don't have the call assist from Hal Jordan, so you don't have his legendary one that allow you to call assist, I suggest that you go with something like Cheetah or another good blue. I don't know which one you are able to use in that, but I always say that every time that you are able to use Cyborg, Flash, and the Call Assister in PvE, you are pretty done with that because they just snowball off auto control. So, if you post on Reddit or on Discord or whatever a picture of your best green and blues, I will just, or your roster, your top characters, let's say like this. You show me your top 15, I will be able to help you more and say, okay, let's use this composition or this other one. I don't know if that's enough for you or if you want something else. So let's go back to this. Okay, this is another team that I can rock my Superman, Supergirl, Constantine, and Etrigan team. As usual, the scary thing is DOJ stripping all my buffs on Power Girl. But you can buff her up again with Constantine, and Superman will probably taunt soon after, so we don't care that much. So let's taunt on Superman, and let's use the usual buffing tactic on him because I want to be able to kill DOJ as soon as possible. So Superman just took a full damaging lasso from DOJ and it was nearly untouched. Here you want to call for Astis on Power Girl because you want her buffs. So you taunt her and you call for her buffs. And Superman is snowballing with all those strengths up. And let's taunt again. So I should be able to kill, at least bring down Power Girl and Robin. They wouldn't be killed because, DOJ just taunted, but 0 life is good enough for me. So here I don't want her to buff herself again, so I will just put buff immunity on her. I want to be able to kill with Etrigan someone else. So let's kill Power Girl with Hedrigan. And Superman is just here, taunting all the time. And Hedrigan just killed DOJ, and it's just a matter of time before I kill the remaining two. So Robin is dead and Clayface is alone. And Superman, with the new buff, is not allowed to miss on his laser eyes. And this means that, you know, he will be able to eat those Harlequin Majester, put buff immunity on her, so she won't be able to get more evasion up. And you can just, let's say, capitalize on that. So this is a gear 10. Let's still use this TM because, you know, Superman. I did record the Doomsday event, the Arceus event with Doomsday, but seems that my iPad just didn't want to collaborate, so I lost that registration, and I need to gather some energy back again to be able to, you know, show you. So here I want to kill Medfield. So I will rack up some buffs, and no, I didn't get the second attack, so no attacks for me. And let's say I want to taunt here. This is a risky move because Arceus can kill her. So I will just taunt on Hedrigan. It's a risky move because he doesn't have the crit immunity, and Arrow will probably one-shot him. Yeah, but we have to do something. So Arrow is dead. Hedrigan is tanking and has the crit immunity. And let's try and kill... DOJ. She did have a bunch of intellect up, so it's risky, but we did it. And let's try and call assist on Arceus. If I stun him or... yeah. He does a lot of damage, yeah. He did a lot of damage to my poor Superman. So let's bring him down. And let's just rack up some buffs here. And the best thing that I can do is just call an assist on Medfield, kill him, and wait for more. So let's just wait up. That this death immunity goes off. Next turn, I will be able to kill Medfield, and I will taunt on Hedrigan because I want him to tank the eventual damage from Arceus if he decides to attack. So let's kill him. Yay! As I said, this team is pretty fun because they are good guys to be called by an assist. And we are seeing a legendary 5 super whale. Okay, this team is damn scary. And what you want to do here is just to... This is scary because L5 Aliquid Magister. So we need to find some way to survive. So let's try with my old... Okay. Let's try this. And Constantine will be able to... Yep, this should do something. Because the plan is Lobo will be killed many times, thus rendering my opponent's DOJ in Constantine, let's say, move. And I want to remove those evasion from Aliquid Magister, so let's do that. We are lucky that the one enraged are Lobo and Hedrigan, because Hedrigan is able to do some damage anyway. Oh, don't kill him. So let's we have to call for assist here and hope that Hedrigan is called. No, Lobo did. So Lobo just died, and this is good for us because it will put so many debuffs on them. And let's use Hedrigan, invisibility, True Sight on Hedrigan to kill Power Girl, because you want the... let's use this one because you want the heal and crit chance up. And here we will try and call assist on DOJ. DOJ is better than Aliquid Magister because you want her dead as soon as possible. And let's heal up again. And the intellect up on him should last 2 turns. So this one I will heal up to get the second the overheal to be able to get the second attack. And Lobo is still taunting. That should be killed by Aliquid Magister, so it's okay for us. Let's try and heal up and kill Constantine after that. And hold those buff immunity makes us sure that Aliquid Magister won't be able to taunt. So let's buff immunity again on Aliquid Magister, because for the reason we said just 1 second ago, and let's kill that. Let's try and kill everyone here. No, I just killed Aliquid Magister. It's okay. Now it's time to kill someone else. Let's taunt up, and he shouldn't be able to kill anyone. So on our turn we should be able to kill him. Yep. And he is dead. Hi Jen. Hi Bongani. PvP Joker. Do you want me to use Joker in PvP or? My Jokers are so... Hi Conrad. My Jokers are so low. This one is L3able, but it just unringed, as you may see, and is gear 9. While the other one, I didn't even have him high enough. So not a chance I can play with that. Let's get some more. And okay, so we have DS at Deadshot, Aragon, led team. So instead of going with the team we just used, which is way fun, we can choose to use two different composition. One is with something like this, so we will prevent the crit chance up 100% from their leadership. Yeah, we'll prevent this. And with Green Arrow, Constantine, and Power Girl, we will be able to kill at least 3 of them. Or another way we can do this, I'm sorry for Joker. And another way we can do this is just to go with Etrigan, because Etrigan will allow us to get so many agilities up that their damage won't be that bad. Beside that, let's give it a try like this, just for the points. My alliance is just okay this week. We are in the middle of the ladder, so 57 is not a problem for us, and we are in a good position because we usually reach the 100 800 key 800 target, so the 6 one. Let's try with this, so to get more points. I maybe can substitute him with let's say Adrian, and because I want to be able to kill the blue sooner or later. The issue with Joker is that Damage Good was out when I didn't play, so I had no chance to level him up or gear him up, buy or whatever. While the other one did have an interesting heroic challenge, but at the same time I was in need of energy to level up other projects, so I decided to skip it and just do it until I could L3 him. So let's buff up here because I want to snowball, and I wish to keep the crit chance immunity on everyone, so I will just pass up. And right now I want to call an assist on the most frightening one, which is DOJ. So let's see if I can call Etrigan. No, I just the wrong one. Let's kill the leader with this one. So as you can see, Cheetah can one-shot Power Girl. That luckily for me, it just got death immunity two times in a row. And here I want to kill DOJ. So I will use my AoE, and after that I should be able to kill another one. Yep, Etrigan is just a beast. I will stun him just because I want 3 stars here. And let's taunt on Etrigan because he should be able to kill Cyber Superman. Yep. As I said, Etrigan is a beast. And this is 9 points for me. It's good. So Katana. Yep, another super whale here. I don't know how they get all those legendary essences. I don't even have a single legendary fire guy, and they have 4. Let's go and see his whole roster. I think he will be scary. Oh no, I can't. I forgot that I can see only the one in the top heroes. I wanted to do this. Let's see. Yeah, this guy here. I don't know how he can be here because he has zero gear 11 and 70. So he should probably just uh, basically hacks it, because you know there is no good composition here, especially with the 4 he is using. They will all be shattered by a single Harlequin Magister. So basically, or he just attacks, or as you can see, the other group is using. These are for the events. He just sucks, or he's buying so many gems that I don't know. The hacker problem is still there in top 100. So let's play with this Katana-led team. So Katana is scary because she will be able to steal all the immunities and awareness from the opponent. And if she goes for her first attack, she won't be able to miss. And the best answer to her is Arrogant Magister. So I will try and see if I manage not to die, because this will be a scary team. And if I go for something like Lobo, Doomsday, or whatever, the Etrigan on the other side will just probably snowball out of control. So let's see what we can use here. I want to have a way to kill them. I think that I need Constantine. Yeah. What do I want, Constantine? To be honest, I would have preferred to use Power Girl just to kill the Harlequin Magister, and I think that's better, because I think that I cannot use my Etrigan here, because my what's his name, Steppenwolf here, because he will probably just die against Etrigan. And the first AoE Etrigan will just kill my Steppenwolf. Okay, so let's buff up everyone, and let's go for that Alaguin Magister. So I will try and kill her with an assist from... No, let's just call an assist, generic assist here. Yep, this is good. And I want now to do some damage on Hetrigan, just because I don't want him to attack 10,000 times. And let's crit here. And let's kill Arcus, because those two blues will die on Harlequin Magister in a way or another. And I think it's better if I just AoE. I think that I will stream at least 2 hours, so up to 7 p.m. Italian time. I don't know. Right now it's 5 p.m. And then I will probably go out with, you know, friends, girlfriends, and so on. So another Harlequin Magister team, and this I will be able to use my Power Girl for the points, and the rest can stay the same. I should use my Aquaman here, just because I don't want to be, let's say, flooded into strength down. But you cannot have everything. If I want to be able to avoid those enrages, this is the best way to do it. So let's do a little bit of damage here. So she will attack before my own and buff my own. Yeah, my one is buffed. I will buff her again. And next one is Steppenwolf. which is awesome for us. So here I want to call an assist on DOJ, or yeah, DOJ is the best one to call an assist, especially if no, it's Steppenwolf. Harlequin Magister if you don't have Steppenwolf. So the best counter to Harlequin Magister are it really depends on what you are scared of. If you are scared of her rage, yeah, this is going south. Just give me a second. So let's. I know that I will probably miss on Harlequin Magister, but I want that Power Girl to be dead, and I want some healing. So the best way to do this is just to AoE. Okay, so let's kill this. Yeah, if you are scared of just the misses, the best counter is TDK. Yes, I will use one thing. After this one, I will use him. So let's use our own Etrigan to kill the red, and he will be able to kill DOJ after that because of the taunt. She won't be able to hit the others. So, okay, Coran, let's go back to that. You have two ways to avoid the misses. Depends on your roster. As you can see, there are various can't miss in the game. We were talking on the Discord with Tech Paradox, and you want someone that cannot miss. So she cannot miss if you have her legendary on the 3. So if you have her L2 or more, you should probably be able to use her. One that cannot miss is TDK with his 2. And the good thing is that it will purge all positive immunities and taunt. So even if you don't have him at legendary levels, he will purge her taunt and the buffs. That means that 2 evadeds are gone, and if you just ignore her, you will be good enough. She doesn't have the taunt, so you will go on the other guys and kill the other before you go to her. Another way to just ignore that is to use, I don't know, you probably don't have you Lex with this legendary that will purge 3 buffs, and it's 100% hit chance. I still haven't upgraded him to L3, so yep. I don't know what's your roster, so I'm just going by, let's say, error and trial. So the best bet is TDK, which is because he is easier to obtain. Or I don't know if you are in a good alliance and you did have him. If you have him at with his legendary point, he does have Purge 5 can't miss. So same as TDK. Again, I don't know if you have him. Martian Manhunter. So you can go with something like Hal Jordan to prevent the enrage with his leadership. And then use TDK to stun and eventually Purger, and the rest of your composition can deal with the rest. So it's up to you. My Swamp Thing, just for reference, is in this situation. So it does have a, let's use my, I'm saving my rings. It would have been ready for tomorrow, but you know, no stream tomorrow. So I have to choose if I want more damage or more rest chance. I will go for the rest chance. So we have a 95% chance to rest the others, and the rest is just a mess. let's say, as you can see. This ability you can just ignore after you get a couple of points, and the best one is 3, 5, and 1. So he's nearly gear 11. Tomorrow he will fully be gear 11. So bear with me if it just doesn't, let's say, work. And yeah, this is a team that as one thing is not really good against, but who cares? We will use him anyway. So against this team, if we are using Swan Thing, we want to use someone that can die multiple times and provide us with some, let's say, leeway out of this. So Doomsday can be my taunter, or Lobo. Probably Lobo is way better. Yeah, let's try this. I was going to use one thing on next week because he's a featured character. But I get that you want to see him before you spend some resources on him or whatever. There is currently, let's say, a feature, a bug, or whatever on Swan Thing that here I want to taunt on Lobo because his Constantine will go next and he will be able to kill my Lobo. And he will still apply the bleeds around, so I'm okay with whatever he does. There's a bug, and there's a feature on Lobo that's on Swamp Thing that if you use him, whatever, with POT and give him buff immunity, they won't be able to use healing immunity on him and kill him for good. So keep that in mind. He will purge the bleeds, yes. So let's use this one on healing immunity and damage on Clayface. It's good enough. And yes, we did get the first Lobo death with some bleeding. The issue here is that Etrigan, my opponent Etrigan, is just going to go crazy soon enough. So I want to kill this Clayface. Yes, let's kill him with the Colossus. For Colossus here. And that Etrigan is just going nuts. So let's apply some. Let's try and kill that Clayface. Or no, we can't. We have to hit Red Robin, and we can kill Clayface right now. He won't be able to heal because of healing immunity, so we should be sorted, and Etrigan is enough. So let's see what happens with this Etrigan here. It's okay, he will heal and rest up. It's said that he's the one that dies first because, you want him to die as last, but you can't have everything. Yeah, the Etrigan is just so good. So let's kill my opponent Constantine. We got so many debuffs. Let's just apply some bleeds on him. Next turn he should AoE, so we need some bleeds. Healing, taunting on him won't do anything. And let's use our own Etrigan here and see if we can kill him before he goes nuts. 1 and 2. Yep, and we are okay. So even though my Swamp Thing died first, it was good enough just to get us some sweet damage and healing immunity. The healing immunity on his 3 is so good because when you have him skilled enough, he can one-shot greens with this. So new board, let's get us some energy. And let's start again. So, do you want me to still use the Swamp Thing or hi Winglight? It's all good. Oh, what's up with you? Hammond, do you want me to still use Swamp Thing or do you want me to go around getting some points? In the meanwhile, I will still use this team because it's awesome. I want to use some Superman. Oh, I forgot that was a Green Arrow. That's boring. Let's AoE here because we will kill that Constantine. So it's like going for a free buff up. Get some points. Okay. So here Lobo died, providing some debuffs on them and some, let's say, oh, he still had. So this is a good move. Because they are debuffed with in down, he has true sight, so he will attack whoever. And so I will buff him, and he will go wherever he wants, just destroying guys around. Because if I did call for an assist, Power Girl still did have the death immunity, so there's no point in going for that. And as you can see, he just destroyed her. And he's not even full gear 11. The issue with the current system is that my Lobo is still alive at the end of the battle and I just lost 1 star for nothing. It's his kit that says revived 3 times, so why remove my star because I'm using a character like you want me to use it? Okay, this will be nice because, let's see who's the better Deathstroke here. This team here is one I'm loving the most. This is one of the first I started using when Constantine was released, and I did have him wholly at gear 1, Hell 1, because of this situation here, where he can enable Doomsday to go nuts. So thank you for the the debuffs on you, and let's bring. Okay, let's kiss this Lobo that will buff my Etrigan. We'll give him turn meter up. Oh sure, that's rock. Not even a knock on the Etrigan. So let's hope we call for Doomsday. Yes, we did. And let's kill him again. Yeah, my Lobo did taunt this time, and Etrigan is just buffed. I will be able to one-shot this Yeah, cubes. Yeah. Thank you, Lobo. This is the reason why, even if they did introduce again the 3-star system, Lobo and Deathstroke wouldn't be even an issue because, they can go on all the time and Etrigan will just destroy him. And Etrigan is a free character, everyone has him. So who cares? Let's destroy this Lobo. Doomsday? Go for it? No, it's Lobo. He will probably end up bleeding to death. Nope, he will die to Doomsday. So this one will remove 6th awareness, 1 for this, 2 for this, and if he attacks again, 2 more. No, he didn't. So just 3. And let's go for the kill. So he will be death immune. I will taunt on my own. That's the Doomsday. Let's just skip the turn. Let's skip the turn. And let's destroy him. So Doomsday in PvP. Thank you, Constantine. There's a Nailstorm out there. Every single piece of rain is like 1 centimeter big. My windows are, yeah, going crazy. So again, a Green Arrow left him with a stupid Harlequin Magister, and let me give me 1 second. So bear with me. This is not even a fair fight. This is what I was saying before. Let's imagine you do something like this. It's for cornered, obviously. So you avoid the enrages with Al Jordan. They are all faster than me. I will buff up here because I don't want her. So let's buff up again. I can call for an assist. And here you will miss, but you will purge the taunt. So from now on, you can just ignore her and capitalize on the fact that she won't be able to do anything right now because she will just attack and will buff up in 3 turns. Yeah, my gear 10 will just be slaughtered by the other guys. Who cares? This is not what I was showing in the match. So here I want to let's call an assist here. And as you can see, she just lost all her evasion up because she has a 3-turn cooldown on the taunt. So if you just ignore her, she won't have those evasion up for 3 turns. And when that happens, you can just capitalize on that and do whatever you want. So what I want to do here is just to have someone die, or yeah, this is good enough. Okay, so it was rough for me because they were all gear 11 and both my Al Jordan and TDK, you don't know that, but my TDK is just horrible. My TDK is gear 9. My TDK is gear 9 L15, and he did what he had to do. He had to just dispel that annoying taunt, and yeah, that's all. You just have this. I did even stun her, so yeah, you just want him for that. It's not fully ringed. I usually ring those guys up to the first big blue upgrade. So as you can see, the 4 one is the one where I stop, or the 3 one. So gear 11, gear 9 him, TDK, gear 10 Hal Jordan, even though he's nearly fully upgraded. We didn't even use him. We just used him for the enrage debuff and immunity. And then my 2 gear 11, which were Constantine and Power Girl, just killed the rest of the team. So let's get those 200 points here. Okay, let's clear this one. And I should be able to. Okay, so this is another boring team. Let's use Superman here. I don't care if I get enraged, miss, or whatever. I want to use Superman. And Superman right now is one of the faster guy in the game. I think it's top 10. And as you can see, he did went before Power Girl. The only issue is that she did get attacked, so that means that she gets turn meter up. So that's the reason she did went before. But right now he's taunting. Yeah, she didn't even retaliate. So yeah, I was saying that he's taunting, and the issue is that when he will get the taunt, TDK on the other side will get turn meter up, and it'll ruin everything. What do you want to do here is to avoid Siren to get more buffs. So you will put the buff immunity and healing immunity on her and try and slaughter the TDK. So she didn't get any bleeds. Oh, she did 4. She should get 4. Yeah. She didn't get any evasion. So what do you want to do here? I want to kill that Siren. So let's try and start bleeding her and applying some attacks. Yeah, and this is done. Yeah, sure. And rage on the only one guy living up. She would have died the next turn because she had so many bleeds. But it's okay. She did have a 6 from Robin, 5 from Siren. Oh, this is a boring team. A full blue. Probably it did went for, let's say, an upgrade. What we can use here? Let's get some points. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't even want to use her. I can use him. So my reasoning here is that I want to kill Cheetah as soon as possible. I could have used my own Cheetah. But the reasoning is that I want, okay, the POT is enraged. I want my Harlequin Magister to go first and to be able to ignore the eventual DOJ taunt. So let's give her through sight. Yeah, the plan is going smoothly. Let's try and kill Shira. No, we didn't. Yeah, we did. Yes, it's fine. And now my Etrigan is buffed. That means that he will probably be able to damage DOJ and kill her. Yep. And now it should be, let's say, a walk in the park. Because, you know, even if POT silence my Elegant Magister, I won't care about that. So here, I want to call an assist from Etrigan because he is fully buffed. So again, you use the taunt on him and he will just go nuts on them. And this is it. 3-star for us, just 5 points, but you know, you have to get those points when you can, because 1 point difference is what makes it's doing a big difference for me. It means getting in or out from top 100. Not that I care this week, but you know, if we get the sharp trader sooner or later, I just will be able to use those shards. This team is one that I will tackle with the team I showed you before, which is this one, because you want the healing immunity from Superman just to be able to stop both Bane and Clayface, and you know, the blues to kill everyone. The one thing that Etrigan does so good is just his ability to ignore everything. He just ignores affinity, he just ignores agility's up, he just don't care. So let's try and I think that I can kill Etrigan. So let's try and kill him. So we apply buff immunity on him, and as you can see the turn meter up, he has taunt. So if I buff him here, and I call assist with Constantine, I should be able to kill him. Yep, he's dead. So from now on, it's just the need for me to call an assist on Power Girl and shut this stupid Bane. I cannot attack him because I have so many strengths down, so I want to rack up some buffs. Let's taunt here. And let's try and kill that Enchantress. Oh, stupid Enchantress. And let's try and kill her. And this is good enough. It's some strengths up for me, which is good. Let's taunt again here. So it should be okay. Let's apply some damage on Enchantress. And let's kill Enchantress, and hopefully I will be able to kill one more. Okay. Let's call an assist for Bane. The good thing about the Constantine attack is that she doesn't do any damage. He just applies debuffs and calls for an assist. So on Bane, it doesn't do anything. He won't be able to proc his buff or healing or whatever. And I will be able to kill him with his AoE. Or close to it. You know, when these things happen, it's just so comic. So let's kill Chemo. I hope that Ogre is not watching this. As I said, this team, Superman, Power Girl, Constantine, and Etrigan, is so fun. You have so many tools in just this composition. If someone of them would have, let's say, a debuff, a buff removal from the opposing team, it would have been just crazy. Oh, another whale. So let's go with this team. It's scary to go with this team because, you know, Swamp Thing and Mira will be able to kill both Superman and Power Girl in, let's say, 1 second. But I just want to test it. So I have to lose some games to see where it's this, let's say, breaking point where you cannot push that much. So I want to try and stun Mira. No stun for me. Let's try and kill her. Constantine will be able to do something here. Constantine, please. Call Adrian. Yep. And Adrian just didn't kill her. So JC just used their AoE and Power Girl retaliated. And as you can see, Power Girl just nearly died from a mirror attack. So she does have 1000 strength up, and she should be able to kill Bane, which is what is happening. And what I'm risking here is that Swamp Thing will be able to rest. So to avoid that, I will save my healing immunity on Superman, just for him. So let's taunt on him, because you know stun. She won't be able to kill him. Nope, he did. She did. Okay, it's okay. Let's try and kill someone else with the AoE, because he will just get some. Okay, so we want to kill first Jessica Cruz, so she won't go crazy. Then we will kill Bane. Yes. Or at least we will disable him. And then we will try and kill Mira. No assist for me? I don't know. Oh, he didn't. He wasn't invisible. So let's AoE, kill Bane, bring Mira down, and see what happens. She did apply that damage immunity, and it's okay. Let's just kill one thing and wait for the damage immunity on Mira to go out. I will taunt because of death immunity and apply some debuffs on her. I don't want to taunt here, or I will lose 1 star for sure. Let's hope for a stun. No stun for me. Oh, close. It was then close for me. Too close for me. So let's see if we can kill her. Yep. So we did kill this Jessica Cruz team with Swamp Thing, and we were unlucky that Swamp Thing didn't die with the healing immunity up because of the enrage that Superman got. So let's kill Batman. 23k, yeah. Let's go with the same theme. When I encounter Harlequin Majester, usually my reasoning is bring Red Robin, or bring DOJ, or bring someone that just ignores her, like Steppenwolf. Or the good thing about Superman here is that you can just put the healing and buff immunity on her that can't miss, and she won't be able to get more stacks of evasion. But I want to taunt because it's another way to, let's say, protect my guys. It's a 50-50 to be attacked, especially from live wire. So let's see if I can damage her. Nope. She's so sturdy. Here I want to attack Harlequin Magister because I will get an attack that won't proc her evasion up. I don't care about the damage, but it's another chance to damage her. He is damage immune, so go on, do your stuff. I don't care. And again, here I want to be able to, let's say, apply the death immunity, healing immunity on her. Let's damage DOJ. Oh, this is not fun. And let's see if we can do this. Nope. Yep, we did it. Hi, Hogger. I just slaughtered one chemo. So let's call for an assist on that live wire, because the usual thing, Constantine attack are not considered a proper attack because they don't apply any damage. So they want proc passives like the one from live wire, Harlequin Magister, and whatever. And let's say OE and kill that Constantine, because I don't want the assist and I want more stacks for my Hetrigan, which will probably end up destroying that DOJ. And she is down. Okay, this team is so cool. If you can just give it a try, even if in low gear, let's say gear 10 or whatever. I don't know what. I suppose that your Superman is not in gear 11. I suppose, I know. So let's keep using this. Gear 4. Yeah, new Superman is so good. I was so happy because I thought that was something like a cosmetic thing or whatever. And when I saw the, let's say, gigantic status upgrade he got, I just couldn't. Let's apply healing immunity on, which is some damage on Harlequin Magister. Just couldn't fathom that. He's so good. So more strengths up for me. More strengths up. Okay, let's let's buff up and what we can do here is the usual save our taunt. Let's apply some debuffs on Power Girl, and we will save our taunt for eventual Superman. I want to. We have two taunters, so we shouldn't die on Etrigan next turn. We want to buff him as much as possible. And let's attack Power Girl. Yes, sure, go on. Let's keep our buffs here, because we want our impenetrable wall of damage immunity. And she will lose the taunt soon enough, so let's go again with an attack on Harlequin Magister, and hopefully we'll kill her. Yep. She is dead, and now it's time for Batman to just go to sleep. First, we kill the OJ. Yeah. And let's slaughter this Batman. Yeah, he is just so cool because, you know, he in Red Alert is nearly full every time, and the taunt, I don't know, they probably did something to him because the taunt procs so much on crits, and it's 100%, but I don't know, it didn't proc that much before, so probably it's really 100% right now, while it was something bugged in the previous form. I just love him, and I'm using him so much. I wanted to release a video about him, but as I said at the start of the video and the stream, and I said on the Discord channel, I've had many issue with my ESP connection this week, so I wasn't able to upload because it was painfully slow. So I just could play from the iPad, which has a SIM card in it, but it's not enough to upload because it will take like 4 hours for 20 minutes, and in my mobile ESP will just make me cry with the money I will spend on that. So let's go again with this team, or let's rack up some points. 2 more points, or no, let's go with the team, which is nice. And this is you have to take into consideration that I'm not using Constantine in his leadership position, and enabling Superman, Power Girl, or Etrigan with their double attack is just something that is beyond good. So let's taunt, and here I cannot kill that Flash, but I will be able to kill him with the AoE from Power Girl. So let's do this. Oh no, I did kill him. Yeah, the Aquaman is so good. My issue is that mine is gear 10, so as long there's an arrow or whatever, is just do nothing. So let's the guys here don't scare me at all, and Hedrigan has through sight. So let's hope he decided to see someone else and kill, let's say, Cheetah or Green Arrow. So yes, he did kill both of them because he will go. Uh, oh, so close. Still through sight on and Superman. Thanks all the time. So here what I want to do is apply buff and healing immunity on Power Girl, so she won't be able to get that immunity on the next turn. And I will try and bring her down enough that my own Power Girl... Yes, Constantine did kill her. So it's just so fun, Tim. And being able to use Superman in top 100 is something that I always love to. And my battle log is mostly Superman, and it's not. Let's say it's 50-50. But you know, since I was streaming, these are all losses. But who cares? You can use your own favorite characters. You shouldn't whine at all. So let's get these 10,000 points here. And this is something that I hate. I am ranked 73. And this poor sap here is a guy in level 55 with 90-100 points. 98, 90-100, 90. Why I don't play against the big guys and I only play against this, I don't know how to call them, let's say inferior tier guys, because they are probably with like in 60, 100, 70, 100 with those trophy count. I just want to get some, let's say, Willowbrass, Darksider, Dartar, Armeister. I want those guys on my boards. If I'm in top 100, just have me fight All-Star 2 or more. Don't make me fight All-Star 1 or Champion 3 or Champion 1 or guys that just woke up this morning. Because if this happens to me, it will probably happen to them too. So they will find one guy that's it's way beyond their league, and they won't be able to kill him. And this means that I have to refresh it, which is frustrating, infuriating, or whatever you want to call it. So we have 5Ks, and I hope that let's buy some guys. I'm buying nearly all the rare one. I'm buying Fate, MMH, and Aquaman from the rare because I want the L4 for Dr. Fate, L4 for L3 for MMH, and L4 for Aquaman. And I'm just using my spare shards on L3 for Medfield. So I was saying, let's open some Doomsday packs because, if I get Doomsday tomorrow, he will be L4. Doomsday. So cross your fingers for me. Just 3 pools or 2? Nope, that's not Doomsday. That's not Doomsday again. Nope, nope. It's green, but it's not Doomsday. So let's ignore the guy. Okay, let's get the most points we can from these boards. And as you can see, this is a just L4 Etrigan here that will probably kill someone of my guys. No, I don't know. But it's boring. I want to fight with cool guys. The one from the top 100. So let's start slowing them down. Stopping that Etrigan because I don't want boring things to happen. And let's kill Clayface. And I think the best damaging one is just to bleed him, or yeah, let's say we use Castaway. And we will kill him. Yeah, I'm pretty sad. The chemo is not Doomsday, even though we just, let's say, have a similar role in destroying the world alone. So let's get those points out of the board, which is good because alliance point. But I rather prefer to get more, let's say, interesting fights instead of those boring one. Okay, and those fights don't need any kind of commentary. It's just 20 points for me. That's all. There was another slow, yeah, this low one. This is, let's say, better, but we will try, and I don't care about him in the lead. Okay, so the best thing here is to go invisible, so she won't be able to retaliate, and I will be able to dispel two buffs from her. and I want to stun her or give my whole team crit immunity. And crit immunity is better because, you know, Z. The stun is good because I will be able to probably... No, Constantine is next, I don't need the stun. So let's apply crit immunity on my team. And let's call for an assist on her, and off we... Yep. Right now, the retaliation... Yeah, and obviously that stupid Z got called twice. I will kill Nightwing. And Z didn't kill me, and that's good. So let's try and remove those evasion from Z. Let's go with the plan of stunning Power Girl, and I think it's better if we kill Pengy. And now, yes, let's call again Power Girl, that should be able to kill. She's still alive and rocking. Let's kill this Z. So we cleared all the low guys, and let's buy some energy and get to the good guys. No, it's not heroes that I want to go. Okay, Cheetah led team. This is scary because that Harlequin Magister can go out of control pretty fast, and we will use the same team over and over because we know we love Superman. So no one is enraged for me. Let's buff up. The plan is usual. Let's opt for retaliation or Constantine calls, which are the way I will kill that Harlequin Magister. So let's taunt up. Bring that... no, I will need to... Yeah, I need to heal myself. And let's get some hasties on Harlequin Magister. I did even bleed her, so it's good. And here I want to... I can ignore Harlequin Magister because she will have evasion for 2 turns. And I don't want to get more, but I will AoE the whole lot because I can. And yes, if I did kill Harlequin Magister, it's just one-shotting her. And Superman will bring shelter to the other guys. No, poor Constantine. He is down. So let's kill Power Girl with my own. Oh, I failed. And what I want to do here is the thing I did before. Apply buff immunity on Power Girl, so she won't be able to get on the next turn. And kill whoever I can here. The bleeds on Superman will allow that Siren to go crazy, so I need to bring her down if I can. Yes. Hi, Gergi. And yeah, Superman is just awesome. I said this many times today. I'm not saying that he is the best thing we got. lately, but to me it's the best thing in April because it's Superman, and because with the change that we got, its ability to shut down the evasion racking up on Hurricane Majester, the ability to don't miss on huntresses, on evasion sirens, and whatever. The ability to just taunt up every turn do you want to taunt up without caring if he is debuffed or whatever. And moreover, the ability to get 5% true heal every turn, so both your heroes and your opponents, it's just crazy. It seems like a more defensive, a more support Power Girl, and you all know that Power Girl is someone I deeply respect because she is so good. So let's swap up. Let's remove Etrigan here and use Aquaman for the points. Even though, yes. I think that the increase in his stats and his speed, which is now on par with Etrigan as just 1 point below Cheetah, means that the only one faster are the two ROS, the two Flashes, Robin, Red Robin, Cheetah, and Deadshot Air Gun. There should be no one faster than them. So it's number 9. A live wire, yes. So live wire. And that's all. Even if he would be, let's say, 11th or whatever, he's just faster than many of the guys he wasn't before. So I'm pretty happy. And let's taunt up here because I want to get all the damage from the two flashes, and I will split the 50% on. I got the bleeds on Power Girl because I want to be able to apply more and hopefully ever die on the turn she goes. Here I want to, yes, I was saying that I wanted to call for assist on Power Girl, but she has enough strength up that she's able to bring the other guys down. And so as you can see, Superman is still taunting. I don't care if he dispels something, it's just an indestructible wall. So let's kill, let's just kill Power Girl. And let's apply some crit immunity on the other guys. And I think that it's better if I kill Reverse Flash or bring him down enough. Because he will heal next turn. So I failed. Okay. Superman is still there. And let's kill him. And I think that you have enough time to bring him to bring him high enough. And as of top 100, I'm not. My POT is just L5 if I want. I don't really like that much her that much. She's good. Don't get me wrong. She's one of the best blue leaders. But I don't care about her kits. I don't like her. So I will just play as normally as I can and see what happens. So as Flash is stunned, he shouldn't be able. Yeah, he cannot be able to be called on assist. And let's kill him. Let's turn Hal Jordan, and we should be able to kill him on the next turn. Yeah, more bleeds on him. L3 Superman is good enough because you will be able to get. I think that the sweet spot for Superman is L3 because you will be able to get his leadership, his impervious that will give him true heal, and his hit vision. Obviously, the super strength that has a chance to stun, it's so good because if you have a Colossus team or whatever, it's enough. But you don't want this one because turn meter up on a taunter, it's not something that you want. And so L3 is pretty good. L4 is just gravy because you have the stun. L5 is just nuts because it's Superman. Yeah, L2 is good because you will get 2 and 4. And 65% just to heal every turn is just gross. But the leadership is pretty good. So I know that you maybe won't use him at all as a leader. And it's just the damage immunity that you get. But as you have seen this turn, this fight, Flash was going to beat him up. Hal Jordan did call assist 2 times, and he was still waiting for those punches. So, and the ability to use Constantine to give him taunt, and him having the death immunity, the damage immunity, and death immunity is just good. So I don't know why this guy decided to go with Power Girl led team. Let's use the same old, same old. This is a L4 Hetrigan, L4 Clayface. Oh, I forgot to remove my Aquaman, and I don't have Hetrigan right now. So, okay, good job. So let's taunt here. Okay, I will die here because I don't have Hetrigan, but sometimes I do mistakes because I talk too much. Let's stun. You don't want to use the crit immunity because you want Superman to be able to be critted. So let's say I bring him down enough with Power Girl next turn. I will be able to kill him with Superman. It's probably something that I can do. Okay, let's try and bring Clayface down enough. The issue here is that Etrigan will just stomp my guys. The only hope I have is to stun him, and I'm dead next turn. So let's apply some blitz. Let's call for the taunt on Power Girl. That should be enough to kill Bane with the AoE as soon as... stupid. So Death Immunity will save Power Girl. This will probably bring Clayface low enough that I can kill him on the turn. The next turn. So let's kill Power Girl. One less guy to think about. And Death Immunity just saved my Power Girl. Let's kill Clayface as we said. Yeah, let's use the... Healing immunity means that he cannot use the healing, and I will try and apply bleeds on Bane, and hopefully I have some... I will lose my Power Girl, and Superman just got that immunity, that's fine. So let's keep bringing Bane down enough, and hopefully with... I cannot beat that Clayface, that Etrigan. unless I get some debuffs on him. So the more bleeds I can apply, the better. He should have 1 turn damage immunity, so let's try and stun Etrigan. Yeah, I did. And let's apply more debuffs. And what do you want here is to apply more debuffs. So this is where I can try and stun him again with the AoE. Okay, this is going good for me because of those lucky stuns. And let's taunt Superman because you want Bane to hit him instead of Constantine. So buff and healing immunity on Etrigan, and let's go with the first 3. Okay, he won't be able to buff or get the heals. So let's. Sorry if this is going so long, but you know, you have to find a way to beat the guy when you have so Aquaman in gear 10 in the wrong spot. So I can try and apply more bleeds. That should kill him. Yeps. So let's apply healing and buff immunity on him. Yeah, sure, do your stuff. Go, Superman. Whew! Oh. Okay, sorry if this took so long. It would have been quite faster with Etrigan, but we did it. Okay, about Batman Beyond. The thing about Batman Beyond is that give me 1 second. Thanks, Greg. Will be general official announcement. So, bear with me. This is, I don't know if you can read this one. I will try and zoom it. So, the issue with Batman Beyond for me is that is basically a different Batman CC, because Batman CC number 2 will gain invisibility and evasion. Oh, what does it do? Gain invisibility and evasion. Batman 3 will do heavy damage and gets crit chance if Batman is invisible, and more chance if he has the legendary points. So this is the same. And this one is just hit chance down instead of silence. The only difference, the big difference, is flashbang, which will give the opponents hit chance down just randomly at the start of every turn, which is wonderful. And he can get crit chance up. And this one will allow him to get invisibility, which will have him do more damage, and he will get turn meter. So to me, is a green, as you are saying, it's an energy Batman CC, nothing more, nothing less. But the issue is that they have so many good other guys that they can use, and I talked about this with Stunner. Because yeah, you have already um, the wrong one. Where are you? Yeah, this one. You have already this one, which does nearly the same thing, nearly. So why do you want to add another Batman? And I said to her that it's true that probably Batman is the most selling one because Christopher Nolan's movies, the comics. I think that half of the animated series are about a bad family. Um, so it's half, and the rest of the DC have the other half, which is, let's say polarizing when you have to choose something. Is if you do that randomly each month, you toss a coin. You have 50% Batman and 15% someone else in the whole, let's say, DC mythos. So I get that they want to push their best-selling guy, and I've read someone on Reddit or Discord that's saying that DC means Detective Comics, and that's Dark Horse Comics too, which is something that they bought, and so it's not all about that. But they knew that there would have been a backlash from another Batman, and they are happy that some of us are enjoying the Terry Batman, and they were pretty happy that we are loving Superman, because after the backlash, especially on social media and whatnot, they were pretty bummed that it went like. And as I said, I said to her that maybe we were misled in thinking that we will get some Lantern month because we got Jessica Cruz rework, we got Arceus heroic challenge, and we wanted to believe that Lantern would have been this month theme, and it would have been so good. But probably they have plans. I don't know any information that you don't. I only know something that is public. I just chatted with her because of my issue with the ticket. And then we went rambling about the Superman stuff and another Batman month. That's why. So as Winglight is pretty stoked that it's happy that we have Batman Beyond. I don't think that I will Gear 11 him. I will probably stop at Gear 9, like I'm doing with my other Batman. Um, Instead, as Augur already known and he is already pretty hyped, I love the idea of Killer Croc because Killer Croc sounds just amazing. Let me fetch Killer Croc description. So Killer Croc is fantastic. Killer Croc is just so good because he does he applies bleeds and still all the sprints up. So he's a natural counters to all those power girls that you see running around, to those, yeah, he is a new kid. To be honest, I would have preferred that he was the free one because I don't want to, let's say, spend more gems this month. So I will have him just L2. And this legendary, I don't care at all. This one, I really want it. And this ability is becoming more and more common. Something like buff yourself, get turn meter up. But this scales up to 80%, 90%, sorry. Yeah, if you have a bleed team. So if you go Cheetah on turn 1, Yeah, he's a power girl counter. If you go Cheetah turn 1, buff up with him, he will get invisibility. And 18% turn meter up. So it's crazy. And the invisibility will help the rest of his kit, because this one, we will talk about it later. And this one is crazy. So he has an 85% chance to apply to taunt to attackers, which is something that we didn't see before. So if you give him taunt with, let's say, Ivy or Constantine, he has to be attacked. He will get taunters on their squishes. So let's say they have Mirror Master, they have Swamp Thing, they have to attack this red, which is not easily killed in current meta. And he gets through heal. So this one is so good and works with this one, because if the guys that attacks him get stalled, he will be able to purge fire buffs, apply buff immunity, damage an enemy. It's so wonderful. And this one is the new thing. The automatic attack. By giving the other guys taunt, means that he will attack them, and by attacking them, he will steal those strengths up. So it's just so good. You don't care if both Lobo and Clayface get taunt up, because you know, Lobo can only rest 3 times now. So if you put Lobo, especially because many have Lobo still in gear 10 like I do, if you put Lobo and it doesn't use his main man, which will give him stamina up, if you put Lobo in the forefront, he will die. He will just die. Especially because with buff immunity, he won't be able to taunt himself. Yeah, it's like the Richard Madison novel in which everyone was a vampire, so no one was a monster anymore. That's something good. It's a natural counter to invisibility, and that's why I would rather have him as the freebie instead of being paywalled, because as I said, there are many good legendary that you want to have. You want to have the through heal. Do you want to have this purge buff, and you want to steal. So you want him. I think his sweet spot is L3. So to have him L3, you have to get one of his 8k packs and 2 top 100 or 2 top 100, top 35. So it's not easy to come by. I will probably get him up to L2 and see from there. So thank you for listening to this boring long chat. Let's go on with the games. Okay, I think that's this will be my last board clear. So I will leave this level legendary 5 Constantine as my last boss. Okay, let's keep using this awesome team. When I see a red hood, I'm always scared that they have the 5th legendary that steal all my buffs, and stealing damage immunity from Superman is scary. Oh, again the stupid Aquaman. Why? Why I forget to use Aquaman to remove Aquaman? So let's stun her, and let's try and kill someone with a power girl. Just the wrong target. Oh, sure. Got on top. I think that I can. Yep. I can apply buff and healing immunity on a on DOJ, so she will be able to be killed with a couple of Constantine attack. Oh, he didn't even proc the twice. The attack twice. So give me a second to remove that Aquaman because you know it's 2 points, but I don't want to lose stars because of him. I will forget if I don't do it right now. So Adrian, go back there. Okay, let's go back to. Let's give Lucas the last. No, let's go for it. So this is a pretty scary team because you know L5 Etrigan means he's a big well. Yeah, Terra is so nice to be in the PvP packs. My Terra is L3. But she's one of those guys. Is part of my pet project. I'm slowly leveling her, and I have to wait for the rings. But I always liked their kit, and I can get her to L4 hopefully by PvP pack. And the fact that she's common, she means that she's in the same boat as Doomsday. So as soon as I get those remaining 39 Doomsday shards, I will stop buying the 1k packs, and I would start buying the 351 because you know there's the biggest chance to get the higher chance to get the uncommon one, and so it's better to get uncommons than to get rares. I don't care about any of the rare. I have my katana at L2, but I don't think that I will level her soon enough. So for me, Terra and it's the, let's say, the good thing in those packs. Okay, let's go with Lucas. No Aquaman here. So my opponent has Mirror Master and Etrigan that will do special damage. So I have to be careful. And the crit chance up from Steppenwolf, it's crazy. So we have really to be careful. I want Superman to taunt on the next turn, so I will just go up with a stun or whatever. And let's buff up, because if he gets the through sight on next turn, I will be able to kill MM. So buff up here. I don't want him to get my death immunity. And let's call for assist on Power Girl, because I want those strengths up. If I can attack twice because of the overhealed... No, I didn't. Because of the overhealed Hetrigan, it would have been so nice. But it's good anyway. So more strengths up for me. That immunity means that I won't die here. And she will go next. And she should be able to kill... oh, MM. So let's kill MM here. Let's taunt up. And let's call for assist on Steppenwolf. Hi, CR. Clayface is so easy to kill with Etrigan. If you are seeing what I'm doing, I'm just ignoring him. So let's kill him. I will probably lose 1 star because of Etrigan on Power Girl. Yes. Sure, got on that immune, damage immune and that immune Superman. It's up to you, do whatever you want. And this is over. Yeah, get Etrigan to gear 11. He is a monster. I'm saying this since the start of the month. He is just the best character in the game right now. The only issue I have with him, and it's just let's say cosmetic one, it's he's in gear 11, and as you can see, is the highest one in Hell 3. So I'm not leveling him to L4 just because of that. I want my Superman to be my portrait instead of these guys. I could fathom my Power Girl, but not Adrian. Please, Constantine would have been nice to have there. So another couple of fights with this team. I think that's not fully gear 11 Clayface, or maybe he is. Yeah, Super C is just crazy. He's not broken, he's not Etrigan, he's not Power Girl. He's just so awesome. The plan when you have Robins is usually to taunt up, because here I have one more reason to taunt up. The first one is because I want strength up to heal myself. The second one is because I want to, let's say, divert TDK stun on someone else than Superman. Oh, I didn't taunt. It's okay. So let's taunt again here, or let's. I can kill him. So let's kill him. I want to kill him like this. Because, I will call with Clayface, and he is dead. So Clayface is just a non-threat since Etrigan is out. Yeah. 10 gear full, 10 characters at gear 11. Congratulations, Ogre. So here I want to let's try and stun that TDK, and let's try and kill that TDK. And from now on is just a matter of seconds before I kill that Roxanne. Here I want to AoE just because I want to bring down Robin a bit and remove one awareness from Deathstroke. He would have just removed one anyway, so there's no point in doing some crazy things. Yeah, sure, Robin. So let's taunt up here because I want to save my my blues, and let's kill Robin. Nope. No, he's not dead yet. Okay, so end boss, I suppose. Legendary 5, Constantine is a good watch. I hope so. Yeah, this should be crazy. Okay, how do we tackle this? let's use the same thing, because as I said before, when you are experimenting with a new team, you want to, let's say, as my friend would say, for science. uh, you want to experiment to the point where you can disclose where the team is not able to go. So that L3 is one thing. Is something that yeah, Michael just made me discover this crazy for science screenshot wallpaper. He said you always said that for science, so why not having some image? Okay, I was saying you want to understand the breaking point of the team. So both Constantine and the call assist from Swantin by Constantine are crazy OP on my greens, and the two reds have bleeds that will capitalize on Constantine. If you remember, I used this team last week when Constantine did went out. So they will probably buy buff immunity from Red Robin and dispels from Red Dude be able to destroy me. But let's give it a try and see if I fail. If not, as I said, we have so many other ways to destroy my opponent. So the three from Swamp Thing did went on, let's say, the wrong guy. So I can apply some healing immunity on Swamp Thing. Now let's do that on the next turn. Let's try and kill. I want to buff up here because I want to be able to kill someone after I get those strengths down and intelligence down from Constantine. Don't. Stupid. Stupid and RNG. Okay, it's okay. One more. He'd attack like 10,000 times. So how many strengths up I have? Nothing. Let's go for this. So I lost my ability to, yep, be that immune. So I will just AoE here to bring down that Swamp Thing and hopefully attack Constantine. Yes, it's good. What I want to do here is to taunt up, get that immunity, and avoid my Power Girl to die. So let's do some damage on. Yeah, we need those strengths up because you want to heal on the opponent's turn. Oh no. This is ugly, and I don't think that I can hit someone else, so let's go for Swampy. Which means that I will get a ton of debuffs and I will get all back up. But at least we did start from something. As I said, that's pretty scary. The buff immunity prevented me from going nuts with Superman. And that Constantine is going to destroy me. Especially because of those 1000 million automatic attack from the other guys. So let's try and kill Swampy here. Yep. Okay. The issue was that that Etrigan didn't kill when he could. And on Red Robin just attacked Constantine with True Sight, so that was a shame. I think that we can kill him in 4 fights. Yeah, the issue is that if Red Robin is not dealt fast enough with the bleeds from Constantine. Yeah, as you can see, when they are getting crazy luck, first turn opening, you cannot do anything. So what you want to do here is just to try and kill Swamp Thing before he goes crazy. But if Red Robin just keeps debuffing my guys, it's a mess. Yeah, and he debuffed Superman that cannot taunt. Yep. He's been very lucky with the RNG. So what I want to do here is to try and I don't have I don't think I have my True Sight, right? And this will do nothing. Intelligence down, okay. This will do nothing, but at least I will bring them down enough with the subsequent attack. And I hope she retaliates here. If she does, yep, that's good. Because I will now be able to kill him and bring Red Robin down enough. And in the process I've healed my Etrigan, so that's good. So let's start bleeding. I think that's the one that I want to kill first is Constantine, but he's not even, yep, crit immune. So they are both invisible, so whatever I do here, no one will attack. So let's just... This is a bug because, you know, when they are invisible, you won't be able to call an assist, and it's boring. But you have to start somewhere. So let's apply the taunt here, because I don't want stupid True Sight. Forgot the True Sights. Okay, so let's start trying and removing those awareness. He's invisible, so let's hope that I get some damage or stun. Okay, and rages on Constantine does nothing. At least I have... Okay, let's try and bring him down. My Constantine will probably die on his turn. Yep. So I need to buff up, so I will lose those intelligence down. And I'm dead. So the strength up should be able to kill. Oh man, this is damn stupid luck. Okay, the only good thing here is that Superman against Constantine should be doable. Let's apply this damage here. Because I don't care about the intelligence down, and I will apply true damage with this. And if he enrages me, it's just a matter of time before I stun him or whatever. True damage is useful because... fuck! Oh my god! I should have taunted because of death immunity. I forget about how much damage does the L5 Constantine. This was close. Let's give it a try. Yeah, this was close. I forgot about the 3. And yeah, it was my fault. I could easily do this by using Cheetah, but I want to use the... Yeah, I should have taunted. This was... As you can see, they are shutting down my 2 damage dealers on first turn. What I'm supposed to do like this? Etrigan cannot kill Swamp Thing right now. So let's go with another plan. If you cannot do the thing in the proper way, you have to just recur to the last second solution. Steal. Yeah, sure, go for your proc. Yeah, go. This is what I hate about the RNG of this game. Red Robin just went only for the blues. So let's kill him with a proper team. So I think that I can... No, I can just destroy him in an easy way. I wanted to test my upper, let's say, limit. And the way that you can kill him is with this, something like this. Where are you? The plan here is to yeah, the point is I didn't want to use someone. I wanted to find the breaking point of my team. That's all I wanted to do. And so this will die here. Okay, as you wish. As I said, I don't care about intellect down when I have only strikers, so they can go all on. This will do nothing, but it's just, let's say, more damage. And yeah, sure. One thing that I love about this game is that there's no best team. That there's no an unbeatable team. Um, you can. It's like rock scissors paper, and you can always find a way to beat everyone. And if you noticed, I just could have chat is suggesting to go with reverse flash or red robin, or there are so many ways that you can go to beat someone else. uh, that's that's just awesome. And when you have such variety in top 100, yeah, I'm 57 right now, so when you have such variety in top 100, even though it's a slow week, um, it's just nice, because it's awesome. And so I'm way past my supposed time. Um, I thank you for being here. If you do such festivities, I want to, let's say, wish you an happy Easter. Don't eat so much chocolate because it's good, but just don't overdo that. And I will probably do some random streams during next week, if my connection keeps staying good. I don't know if I will stream tomorrow, because I will be with my family. I will probably be able to stream for 1 hour or two. I don't know really, so I don't want to, let's say something that I have to take back. So thank you for staying. Thank you for enjoying my little science experiment. Uh, as I said during the whole stream, Etrigan is broken. Superman is so good. And I don't have that many Gear 11. Beside Doomsday, that's here, which became so good lately. Many of the one that I have, I don't even use. You haven't seen me using Clayface or Reverse Flash or Siren or DS right now. But or even one thing beside the moment I was asked to. But all those characters are good substitutes to, let's say, give you variety. When I'm now right now in a position where I love playing with my Superman, but if I would like to go back to my bleed team, uh, those 15-ish characters are the one that allow you to do whatever you want. And you may substitute Constantine with Jessica Cruz if you prefer. ROS are good. So we are in a really good moment at the moment right now in DCL. I thank you, Warner Bros, for again Superman buff, and let's hope that we get a Lantern Moon soon. Thank you again. Happy Easter again, and see you in the next days. Bye. Ciao.